guy, a wheat beer guy, or a blonde guy?
Well, I'm a blonde guy by choice, but
Yes.
by birth. But actually, I really love. Depends on the weather. Like today, today to me would be a wheat day or a Pilsner day.
All right. If you're a Pilsner fan, Mr. Michael, you are efficient and direct, never taking time to explore, and you might not even listen to what I'm saying right now.
And you are?
I'm a light lager guy, and I have a lot of guilt stored up, and my best days are behind me.
Okay, that sounds about right.
Mr. Programmer,
wheat.
What do you? Wheat.
Wheat.
Wheat. You are a. You are a naturalist in every way, and you're probably naked as we talk.
That's probably correct. If I could be naked right now, I would be.
Okay. What was the other one you said, Mike? You said lager? No.
No, I went wheat and Pilsner.
Pilsner, wheat. Okay. So the same thing for Mr.
So I am
Program
naked as
Director.
well.
So
You like
Mike's,
being naked? Is that a question? Is that a good question?
Mike Zislis is
No?
in studio with us right now, and if you don't know Mike personally, you know what he's got going on. Besides being the owner of the Shade Hotel in Manhattan Beach. How's that? I didn't need any notes.
Very, very good. Soon to be Redondo Beach.
Redondo Beach. He is a restaurateur, and he has teamed up with Gene Simmons, and they are opening a slew of restaurants called Rock and Brew.
We are the Rock and Brews team.
And what's exciting is that for those of you who are going to be flying, well, we all do, flying in and out of LAX, you're going to have a Rock and Brews, a mini pub?
No, it's actually a
full-size restaurant.
It's just not outdoors. It's in a terminal with a 30-foot ceiling, so it seems like it's outdoors. Like
How many square feet?
It's about 4,000.
Well, that's a restaurant.
It's a restaurant.
Yeah, I mean, 5,000 is the square footage of my house, but 4,000 will do for a restaurant, right?
Yes.
So what's the theme? What's going to be different than, let's say, Panda Express?
Well, first of all, it'll be the rock and roll.
Right.
That's why Gene's involved, and Gene and Paul, we just love rock and roll.
Uh-huh.
And who doesn't like classic rock when you're sipping on one of your favorite beers that you just listed, that long list of?
I was running out of energy.
Yeah. There's so many beers, and there's so many beers for different reasons and different taste profiles. And when you're getting on a flight to have a beer, before you get on that flight,
Yeah.
it's a great thing because, when you get stuck on the cylinder plane, it's Bud Light only.
Bud Light, which is somehow, some way is the
number one selling beer in the world.
Yeah, you've listened to the show. Yeah, Bud Light number 1, Coors Light number 2, and Bud number 3.
Yeah, it's amazing.
And
But they're great beers for
we all say they're great beers, but
I like to have maybe a little pale ale, or depends.
how about an IPA? Well, you just IPA, Indian Pale Ale.
Yeah, I think I brought some here from El Segundo Brewing Company. I brought an IPA for you today to try.
Now, if you like IPA, that means you're going to I can't find my notes here because I got all this
What about
stuff.
if you just like beer in general?
Yeah, I was just, thank you, Mr. Program Director. If you like IPAs, you're going to love the brand new Rock and Brews place, promoted by Gene Simmons and partnered with Michael Zislis.
Can we drink the beer now? Is that
Yeah, we can. And he brought water for you, though.
What?
I did.
Yeah.
I did. If you're actually working in Union, you have to drink water.
Thank
I'm not
you.
union.
Thank you.
Yeah. Peter's union.
I am union.
I am not.
Look for the union label. And if
I'm sorry. If you're Union, you get to drink.
What I meant to say was,
if you like IPAs, according to this, you embrace change and you constantly seek to overcome yourself, just as Nitschke wanted.
Wow.
Wait a minute. I have no idea what Nitschke wanted. So forget about that. But we've got a El Segundo Brewery IPA Blue House. What's the Blue House
Well,
part of
that's
this?
just the name of the brewery. They call it the Blue House Brewery. It's right across the street from Rock and Brews in El Segundo, which is kind of serendipitous,
Right.
You come to Rock and Brews and you can go next door and get a quick brewery tour, come back, have a pint at our place. It's just been a great little association with them.
Forget about the tour. Just sit down and have a beer.
Yeah, what's the tour? Some stainless steel tanks.
Right. So we're streaming live right now on peterdills.com. So just in a couple seconds, I know that Gene Simmons will be sitting down with us, with Michael. And is the chef coming along today? I've got so many notes in front of me.
No. It's actually it's just me and Gene and hopefully his wife.
Yeah.
Will be here.
A playmate of the year in some year.
I just know her as his wife.
Albert knows. What year, Albert?
I'd rather not say it because I don't want to.
That would be a pretty good trivia question. All right.
Let's do that.
All right. So the first one to call in, what year was
Shannon?
Shannon a Playmate? What year? Give us a call, 1-800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. And I know in my notes we're going to be giving away something, so let's just get the phones,
Right.
The names in front of me, and then I'll figure out what it is we're giving away.
And if you can tweet us a photo of her in Playboy at King of Cuisine.
Oh, my gosh.
That would be great.
Yes, all right, go ahead.
We haven't even started drinking yet.
I know, I haven't.
Speak for yourselves, gentlemen.
So go ahead. Let's have a little IPA, Mike. Let's go ahead.
Absolutely.
IPA, India. That's fine. I'm in the union, so I can't go too crazy.
There you go.
Everybody's laughing. Mark's going, yeah, right, Peter, come on. Okay.
It can't be a show about beer without a beer. So
Right.
cheers.
Okay, a little smelly first.
And for in honor of Rocktoberfest, which is this month at Rock and Brews,
And that starts what day?
it just started this Thursday.
Okay, so
it's
at
going
all your
online.
locations.
Thursday through Sunday, come on down. We've got big liters of Spaten beer.
I love Spaten.
I love Spaten.
From Munich.
Munich. You can only be a Oktoberfest beer if you're from Munich.
That's right. That's right.
I think there's 7 breweries that are
So
open.
Oktoberfest celebrates, let's get a little history of Oktoberfest, and it actually celebrates a wedding. That's right. It celebrates a wedding of
beer?
Of beer. Of beer.
beer.
King Ludwig was married to the Princess Therese of Heidelsberg-Hasen. Boy,
The House
okay.
of Heidelsberg.
Yes, exactly. Thank you. The citizens of Munich were all invited. Were invited to join in the festivities. There were horse races. There was beer drinking, all sorts of fun stuff, and that's how Oktoberfest first started. How's that? For me being prepared.
Very, very
Because you
prepared.
said, Peter, you don't have any notes. I don't need no stinking notes. Because Oktoberfest started in 1810 with King Ludwig. I think that was a trivia question last year that we
And you've
had.
been, you were mentioning you've been to Oktoberfest before, right?
No, I have not been to Oktoberfest. Well, no, I was just mentioning when I went to Norway, we stopped in Frankfurt because we were talking about beer at airport terminals. And you got to have a beer when you're in the Frankfurt airport.
No
of
matter
course.
what time of day, you've got to have one in Germany.
Well, it was. Now I'm going to sound like a full-on 7 o'clock in the morning, their time. But heck,
That's 5 o'clock here.
yeah, 5 o'clock here. What's wrong with that?
That's
Nothing
drinking
wrong
time.
with that at
Yeah,
all.
it's drinking time. So what if I was the only one there at the beer singing old German songs? 1, 2, 3, bring me some more beer.
Prost.
Prost. Hey, Bill is on the phone. Bill thinks he knows the answer, and I don't really know this. I know. So, Bill, welcome to Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Hi, Peter. I'm guessing, I was really guessing off the wall and how old she is and he is and about how long ago, and I'm saying 86.
1986. I don't. Yeah.
We better call Shannon. Let me tweet.
Hey,
Shannon.
Albert,
Can we just call her right now? He
she's-
has her number.
She's walking in. All right, 19. Bill, I'm going to put you on hold. All right, Shannon is walking in as we speak.
Okay.
Okay, so just hold on for a second. That's Bill from Bellflower. He thinks it was 1986. So Oktoberfest. Well, you guys have a little different spin, Mike, on Oktoberfest at your
You know,
establishments.
we kind of try to keep it simple. Oktoberfest, a lot of it's about singing and everybody getting together, some great songs, and we just kind of pick the favorite rock songs. You know, so you think about those sing-along songs that you like to sing to, and from
Right.
Sweet Caroline and Living on a Prayer and A Little Journey and all that kind of stuff. So we put all those in, and we have a few contests, Stein holding contests, pretzel eating contests, and even like on Sundays for kids, we have balloon blowing up contests. So, just things to keep everybody entertained, a lot of fun, and beer is not a crime. So it's nice to see all the families come out for Oktoberfest.
Do you have any ladies in lederhosen?
The staff is in Lederhosen, and if you go ahead and put on your Lederhosen, you get entered in to win a trip to Germany.
Ooh.
And when the woman's clothes are called dirndls. Dirndls.
Very good.
Yeah,
Dirndls,
dirndls.
Lederhosen.
Dirndls and lederhosen. So it's not 1986, gentlemen. Is that? It's not 1986. So, Bill, no, it's not 1986. Darn it.
We'll have to wait.
Yeah, we have to wait. But Bill, you can call back and guess again and figure it out. So, okay, so we're talking about Oktoberfest. We're talking about the history. We're talking about Rockin' Brews, and Mike is here, and we're talking about fun stuff. We're talking about beer. We're drinking some IPA. We're sipping some IPA, and we've got some other varieties of food. Asian wings, Mike?
You know,
Is that?
I got to tell you, it's just
Where's
something-
the oxtail?
We put together kind of all the best food from all the different restaurants,
Right.
that I've opened over the years. And
How many now? How many?
Well, non-Rock and Brews, we have 9 restaurants.
Okay, and let's tell me real quick.
Strand House, Rock and Fish, Circa, Shade Hotel, Zinc, Brewco, Redondo Beach, just all these different kind of concepts over the years. And
Stay at the beach. Don't mess with the formula.
Today's a good
Don't
day.
come in inland.
Today's a good day to be downtown at Staples Center. So
Yeah.
we
Yeah.
got the Rock and Fish down there and Laker game tonight, so that's always good.
I just want to say the grog at the Rockin' Fish, I got wasted, man. The great grog, though, the Navy grog.
That's a
Highly
kind of
recommend it.
A famous drink, but I don't know if that was the most the right description of it. I don't know if that's publicly allowed to say that, but it's true.
Oh,
Non-union over there. It's
Yeah.
Peter
Totally
Dills.
non-union.
It's Dining with Dills. We got to take a quick break, pay some of the bills, but when we come back, more food, more food adventures. Talking about Oktoberfest, talking to my good friend Mike Zislis, and we're talking about beer, and we're waiting for Gene Simmons for the limo to come in.
Coming up at 9 on the John Phillips Show, we'll let you know if another nut went off their meds right here on Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Does this sound like you? Good job, hard-working, every penny counts. At Dollar Loan Center, we get it, loud and clear. Just when it looks like you're getting a little bit ahead, boom, something happens and you're right back living paycheck to paycheck. You need help, but don't know where to turn. Dollar Loan Center makes it easier than ever to get the $2,500 you need in minutes. Our $2,500 signature loans can help keep you ahead or maybe just get you through those unexpected circumstances. Log on to don'tbebroke.com to find out all you need to know. You can even get your entire loan processed and funded online from your home, your mobile device, or visit one of our bank-style locations throughout Southern California. At Dollar Loan Center, we get it, and we think you'll like the way we do business. Check out don'tbebroke.com to find a location near you or apply online.
Licensed by the Department of Corporations under the California Finance Lenders Law.
Do you live with stress? If you have nervousness or common everyday anxiety, we're looking for you. Because right now we're sending risk-free supplies of a fast-acting supplement to listeners of this station. You heard right. Every listener who calls right now will learn how to get a risk-free bottle of Stress Block, a naturally derived formula that promotes feelings of calmness, focus, and well-being in a great-tasting chewable. Supplies for this risk-free offer are limited, so don't wait. Just call 1-800-489-1373. Stress Block is a fast-acting, non-prescription formula to support relaxation without causing drowsiness. Your nervousness is guaranteed to begin fading like magic in no time. This special risk-free offer is for listeners of this station, but it won't last. Call us now for this exclusive Stress Block risk-free offer. Just call 1-800-489-1373. That's 1-800-489-1373. Call 1-800-489-1373.
Realtors have expertise in land development and management, retail, industrial, office, and investment properties. They have the experience, knowledge, and savvy to help you achieve your business and investment real estate goals. Realtors also have the power of the National Association of Realtors behind them, working with legislators and regulators to support the key role commercial real estate plays in our national economy. Ask for a professional who understands your commercial business. Ask for a Realtor. Realtors are members of the National Association of Realtors.
My wife is amazing. After 27 years of marriage, she's so full of energy and life.
My wife is 56, and she's just as gorgeous and vibrant today as she was on our wedding day.
What's the secret the wives of these men are in on? It's Amberen, a leading formula for women over 40 that's clinically shown to help balance hormones and relieve symptoms of menopause. And right now, you can receive a free sample of Amberen. Call now and ask for your free sample of Amberen at 1-800-424-9130. That's 1-800-424-9130.
790 KABC.
You show us everything you got. You keep on dancing and the room gets hot. You drive us wild, we'll drive you crazy.
It's Peter Dills, Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790 KABC, 1-800-222-KABC, 1-800-222-5222. Hey friends, are you prepared for Obama's new healthcare law? Well, it's coming up. It's here. You've been reading about it in the paper. Did you know that the start of 2014, it is mandatory to have health care insurance? If you don't have coverage, you have to pay a penalty. It's a monetary sanction. Don't get caught in the trap. Don't wait any longer. Call Salud California to find out if you qualify for one of the free or low-cost plans offered by the Obamacare. Inform yourself, protect your family, most important. Call Salud California. They are here to help. 1-877-268-0897. 1-877-268-0897. I hooked up with those nice people because they figured that a lot of restaurant owners and employees are listening to this show. I mean, Mike, what do you know all the laws about Obamacare and health care and all that stuff? And Mike owns 7 restaurants.
Yeah, you know what? You need a team of lawyers to figure it out.
You need a team of lawyers.
They should call it the lawyer get wealthy bill.
And I've got one. I've got the people that know. Give them a call, 1-877-268-0897. If you own a restaurant, it's not going to cost you anything except for that you're passing along information and educating your employees. It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Talk Radio 790 KABC. I've got Bill on the phone calling in from Bellflower. Bill, welcome to Talk Radio 790 KABC.
Yeah, I'm calling back. Now,
Okay.
what I saw and she was Playmate of the Month in 81, but Playmate of the Year in 82.
All right. Congratulations. You are the winner of we're sending you to the Encore Theater in Tustin. You get the silver package, and that includes your play and also dinner. Dinner's included as well. How's that, Bill?
Great. I haven't been there in like 30 years.
Now it's called the Encore. It used to be called the Tustin Theater and something else. But anyway, you get to go, Bill.
Thank you.
Congratulations. So I'm going to put you on hold. Mark's going to get all your information.
Thank you.
All right, my pleasure. That was Bill.
I'm the real winner here. I'm knee deep in these Asian wings.
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the food is something else. These Asian wings were something we put on the menu to kind of mix it up, other than the traditional buffalo hot wings.
Mm-hmm.
And they're actually one of our number one sellers. They've got all these great different spices on them. Absolutely one of my favorite things. So,
hey, let's get back to the beer. Steve from La Crescenta just called in, and he wanted to know what an IPA is. He said he's not a beer drinker.
Well, IPA is an India Pale Ale, and when the British were having their war campaign over in India, it was so hot over there that they needed to produce a beer that was light in color to kind of quench the thirst of the troops, really hoppy, because hops actually act as a preservative, and they bumped up the alcohol so that the alcohol would let the beer last longer in the shipment on the way to India. So that's how the India Pale Ale became such a famous beer. And the soldiers, hey, listen, if you're in India in a war, any beer is going to be the best beer you ever had, I believe.
Right.
But the wives' tale and the letters came home that they've had the best beer of their lives, and it was an India Pale Ale. And to this day, California has taken India Pale Ales and made them California IPAs, which we've kind of set the mark here.
So it would be called a CPA.
A CPA.
Oh,
come on.
See, come on. That was good.
Yeah.
Okay, one more time. It's called a CPA, California Pale Ale.
That's a knee slapper.
That's a knee slapper. We're rocking with beer here in the studio. It's Talk Radio 790 KABC. Gene Simmons is here with us. Gene, welcome back to Dining with Dills.
Oh, thank you. I'm in the middle of eating some
wings. I'll cover for him there.
Turn away.
Both Gene and I have a weakness for these wings. I mean, really.
Good Lord.
So
good.
That's kind of what made us great partners, Gene and I. The food is incredible, and
well, you put together the menu, and Gene decides if he likes it or not.
Somebody's got to cook it. Somebody's got to eat it.
Right?
It's a good partnership.
Gene's on the other end there.
So I will tell you, as an outsider, because I don't know very much about anything, it is a profoundly wonderful thing to have a place that's got such great rockin' food, hence the Rockin' Brews, great beers, anywhere from 60 to 100 craft beers, some gluten-free pizzas. I mean, how's that chicken wing in your hand?
The chicken wing is delicious, and I've got sandwich, pizza,
You
and
tried
pretzels.
this sauce? This is
and I went right for
killer sauce.
That's that spicy mustard. You got
Oh, I
right
love
there.
that.
He's got it right there.
Okay, he's got it right there.
Yeah,
Killer
so,
sauce.
so we're definitely, we're really proud of the food, and the other thing on your plate here is that submarine sandwich. We call it the Yellow Submarine, and that's kind of my interpretation of growing up in Southern California in a few great Italian delis that made great subs, and we actually have this at the new Delta terminal in the Grab and Go. So if you're getting on a flight, you need to pack lunch. You grab a Yellow Submarine, put it in your bag.
So
I'm stopping in. In fact, right after this, I'm going over to.
It's 7 o'clock tonight, right?
Bruce, yeah.
Yeah. Gene Simmons will be there.
Gene will be at Rock and Brews tonight.
You
Rock and
betcha.
Brews, Pacific Coast Highway, around the corner of PCH and PV Drive Boulevard, where I grew up.
Mike Zislis and Gene Simmons are in-studio guests. Hey, Gene, besides the food, how did KISS start? How did you meet Paul and the gang?
A long time ago, actually before you were born, 40 years ago.
Thank you.
We were just four knuckleheads on the streets of New York who decided to put together the band We Never Saw, and we had an epiphany. Here's another big 50-cent word. A singularity. We had this kind of notion, hey, let's wear more makeup and higher heels than our mommies do. And that was the beginning of it. Dare to be different, dare to be unique, and you can stand on top of the mountain. The first people that crossed the oceans and the first people that go into space, they dare. They dare be unique, original, just like Rock and Brews. Go to rockandbrews.com.
Rock and Brews. We're talking about Rock and Brews. It's happening right now. It goes all the way till
Rocktoberfest, yeah.
October 27th, Rocktoberfest. Thursday and Saturdays from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. and Sundays from 1 to 5. So it's happening. Oh, it just ended. But 7 o'clock tonight.
Gene's at Rock and Brews, PCH.
How's that sauce? That's
Sauce is Mike said it was really spicy. I think it's mild.
No, it's the spices. There's about seven really kind of famous, signature Asian spices in there. So that's why I called them the Asian wings. I just think that it's a unique flavor. I don't think you've ever had anything like it.
Well, the places I go to, like Hooters and Buffalo Wild Wings, don't have any meat on this. Did you make these just for me, or they actually come out like this?
That's a good point. See, chicken wings, usually you get some grizzle,
Yeah.
skin and stuff. No, this is meaty, isn't
Yeah,
it?
these are meaty.
This is a large drumette.
And if you don't believe me, go on to peterdills.com right now, and we're streaming live, and you can see these meaty chicken wings. Or better yet, go over to
Rock and Brews.
Rock and Brews. By the way, you want to get the closest location. They're expanding all the time. We're looking at Hollywood soon. We've got Kansas City coming up. It's all over the place. I'm so proud to be a part of this. And he lets me eat for free. Good Lord.
Well, he told program director and I 10% off anytime we come in.
No, I think it was 5.
5% off anytime we come in.
You're gonna rock and
This is kind of an aggressive expansion that you guys are doing with Rock and Brews.
I don't know if it's aggressive. I mean, Gene and I kind of just, Gene doesn't do anything small, you guys, right?
And speaking of potato chips, if you're in Maui, which I was just there with my bride, and we just had, reaffirmed our vows. Sure enough, in Maui, right down the street,
Rock
and Brews coming up. And we went to vacation in Mexico, right down the street, Cabo, Rock and Brews.
Los Cabos, Rock and Brews. Mike's proudly wearing the shirt. So we're talking food, we're talking rock and roll. Gene Simmons is
the powerful and attractive. Gene Simmons.
Powerful and attractive, and
this is radio, right?
An icon.
I'm into it.
He is a young, I would say, a young living legend, a beautiful wife. He's got everything going for him, and the son of a gun has a football team now.
What?
Yeah. I'm one of the co-owners of the only football of any kind in Los Angeles called LA Kiss. Go to lakissfootball.com. We're going to be seen on TV starting March, CBS Sports as well as ESPN. And the local affiliate in Los Angeles will probably be Fox. And we plan on giving
Fox.
family entertainment. You can bring the entire family. $99 is for a full season. And all season ticket holders, you don't have to mortgage your home, all season ticket holders get a free KISS concert as well. And by the way, it's the same philosophy Mike and I have at Rock and Brews. By the way, go to rockandbrews.com in case you tuned in late. And the philosophy is bring your whole family. You can still have your house and your home. You won't go bankrupt. It's reasonably priced. Bring your dog. Really.
We have beer for your dog. You know that we have dog beer. No joke. We have a light and a dark beer. I wonder what that says about the dog if he likes light or dog.
Oh, wait a minute. Hold on.
There must be a chart for that.
Gene doesn't drink beer, so let's see here.
Yeah, but life should be a menu. You should be able to walk in, and just because you don't participate in every single thing doesn't mean it shouldn't be on the menu.
You know,
so there's something for everybody. Hey, my favorite thing, although I got to watch my girlish figure, there is a devil because he created the beignets. Beignet isn't just a foreign-sounding word. This is something you will want to put in your mouth, Mr. Dill. And I mean that in the very nicest way. It's got, well, let me describe it to you. It's kind of this big. You're watching, and
Yes.
I know you're filming this, but the content hasn't been approved yet. And it's got caramel sauce on top and powdered sugar. It's a little crusty on the top, real chewy. As soon as you bite into it, hot chocolate squirts into your mouth.
wow.
Good Lord!
Oh.
Good Lord! So good.
That's just the dessert at Rock and
That's at your
Brews.
restaurant?
So,
Oh, yeah.
should we start with the dessert and beer first, or should we have an entree then to
You know,
dessert?
we are not. It's not that formal at Rock and Brews. You do whatever
Right.
you feel like it. You know, today was such a warm day. I mean,
Yeah.
it must have been 85 degrees down at the beach.
Yeah.
I mean, it was really warm.
Stop
today.
bragging. The
No,
guy,
no,
the
no.
guy that lives in the South Bay, has restaurants and hotels in the South Bay, gets to hang out with Gene Simmons all day long. I mean, you've got a tough life, Mike.
I'm a tough life with 4 kids under 6, so I'm doing pretty good.
Right, yeah. I know
He's
that.
been busy.
I've been busy.
So we got to take one more break, but when we come back with Dining with Dills, Talk Radio 790 KBC, Mike and Gene are here. They're talking about their continuing concept of Rock and Brews, and I can tell you that Rock and Brews has teamed up with one of my favorite beers. I mean, this thing is okay. The IPA is okay, but when you're talking about Spaten beer, you're talking about a German party.
Yes.
Terry Ray Elmer here, asking you to help me raise some money for the Multiple Sclerosis Society. MS is really tough on people who have it and tough on their families. I know this. The MS Society helps them a lot, so here's the thing. I'm riding my bike 160 miles on October 12th and 13th to raise money for the MS Society. I'll ride the bike, you write the check. Come on, it's close to the end of the year. You know you need the tax deduction. Go to KABC.com, keyword MS Ride, or go to McIntyre in the Morning on Facebook. Do it.
Ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's good news. There's never been a more affordable time to help protect your home, valuables, and loved ones. You can now get a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, with the installation of a new ADT monitored system. Here's even better news. Your new system worth $850 is free. You pay just a $99 installation charge and purchase monthly monitoring for less than $2 a day. Call Protect Your Home today at 1-800-203-1738. Get the peace of mind that comes with owning an ADT monitored system, plus a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home. Call now, 1-800-203-1738. That's 1-800-203-1738. License number CAACO 6320 F-LEC 13003427 EC 13003401 KY City of Louisville 483 TN-C1520 TX-B13734 ACR-3492 36-month monitoring contract required. General terms and conditions apply. Visit protectyourhome.com/terms.
He wakes up, sniffs around, looks for great deals all over town. He's Sweet Jack, he's Sweet Jack, he's SweetJack.com. He searches in all places, really hot deals are what he chases. To get the best deals in your inbox, that's why he rocks. He's Sweet Jack, he's Sweet Jack, he's Sweet Jack, SweetJack.com.
790 KABC.
It's Peter Dills and Steiny with Dills Talk Radio 790 KABC. We're here live with Gene Simmons. Gosh, if I say front man for KISS, would the rest of the mates be upset?
Hey, they always get upset, but that's part of being a family. How about you? Cain and Abel didn't do so well either, and they were brothers, so it's all good.
Hey, some people say if my dad wasn't Elmer Dills, I wouldn't be sitting here today, so what the
And
heck?
all the pickles in the world, I'm sure you've heard it before, get very jealous when your name comes first. Dill, pickle. So what
Gherkin pickle, dill pickle,
See what
whole
I mean?
pickle,
Yeah, that's
slice
right.
pickle, Kosher pickle.
You've heard it before, I'm sure.
Dun, dun, dun,
Is there any more
dun,
alcohol
dun,
left? Just out of
dun,
curiosity.
Is there any more alcohol?
Mike Zislis
There's
is
a full one over here.
Can I get one?
Mike Zislis is Gene's partner, and
No, I'm his partner.
somebody's partner. And Mike was telling me before the show that he is the brains behind the operation. That any economic questions should go to Mike.
Yes, that's right.
Mike's going, oh boy,
Yeah,
Peter. Now what did
whatever.
You know, it's one of the cool. You know, it's one of the cool things because people tell me, you know, now with Twitter they could be right next to you, so they're telling me everything. So as soon as they go, one of the coolest things is you can sit at a special table because you're a special guy,
Right.
Dill. You tell us beforehand what kind of beers you like, and the tap is right there on your table. You just pour. It's the coolest.
I like this. I like a good Spaten or a Pilsner or Kel or something
You know,
Czechoslovakian.
I would definitely say those are a couple of my favorites.
Yeah.
Pilsner Kill. I think I've been to that brewery about 20 times.
Really? Then you and I are.
We're definitely on the same wavelength here as far as beer. But that's the great thing about beer. Everybody has a favorite. It's like wine, you know.
Right.
And to me, wine goes with a meal maybe. Like, so
Right.
if you're having fish, you might have Pinot. If you're having a steak, you want a Cab. But beer, I think it goes with the weather, you know?
Yeah, and it certainly goes with the weather. I mean, but, I've got to tell you the funny story, and I'm not going to say the name of the restaurant because Patty Mitchell would strangle me. She's 3 feet behind me.
She's queen of the OC, by the way.
The queen of the OC. We had a restaurateur come in, and I was talking about Schlitz beer. There must be people out there. We were talking about Bud Light. There's people that like Bud Light.
Yeah.
And I said to the restaurant owner, what would you do if somebody ordered a Schlitz? He said, I'd tell them to go up the street.
Really? I would run across the street, buy a Schlitz.
Yeah,
that's a good
and serve it.
businessman.
Yeah, I'd run across the street and get the Schlitz, and here's your Schlitz.
Yeah, I don't want to, this is not an elitist format, Rock and Brews. We feed everybody everything, whatever they want, we accommodate. Our motto at Rock and Brews is if they want sleeves with their vests, we're going to give it to them. So,
My friend Gene Simmons once told me, serve the masses and you'll always eat with the classes.
Well, the truth is, whether you're the Pope or you're a rock star or even Dill himself, we all bow to our bosses, and those are the people that put us here in the first place, because without the people, we're nobody. So always remember that for all of you highfalutin types, popes, rock stars, government officials, we are all here only at the behest of the people, for the people, by the people. Now get out.
The greatest country in the world. There's no reason to go vacation anywhere else.
There's no question about that. I don't remember the last boatload of people who dropped to their knees and said, "Thank God we've washed up on the shores of France."
Yeah.
Never heard that one yet.
And that's Gene Simmons. He's here. If you have a question for Gene or Mike, 1-800-222-5222 KABC, 1-800-222-5222 KABC. We're talking about Rocktoberfest. It's started now. It's going all the way until October 27th. Let's talk about some of the dishes that are available for Rocktoberfest. Oversized, Gene Simmons would never have an undersized Bavarian pretzel.
I'm a big man, Dill.
big man.
Brats?
That's a pretzel. We like to refer to that as a pretzel the size
Have you seen
of
the
your-
pretzel?
We we're eating
is
it
it
right
here?
Yeah, but you're just
Is it
the
pretzel
original
here?
size is like this.
Right.
Bring that thing
It's
over
like
here, man.
the size of Shaq's.
It's in that box over there.
Shaq's what?
Shaq's foot.
Oh, okay.
Good Lord.
Brats?
Schnitzel, so we don't want to get too German, but for Oktoberfest,
Whoa, that thing is huge.
we introduced some.
That's just a
I'm talking
piece
about
of
the
it.
pretzel.
Can you
I'm
give
talking
it?
about the pretzel.
Hey, okay, finally I like Hey Now.
Hey now.
And then a stein of Spaten beer for $10. Now, do we get to keep the, what does that mean, a stein of Spaten beer?
No, we just do the full liter like
Okay,
they do at
full liter,
Oktoberfest.
yeah.
It's $10. It's just, to me, when I think of Oktoberfest, I think of the liters of beer. And I like to recreate that whole holding that big stein and getting through it before it gets warm.
That's why we're the leaders of the pack. Write that down.
Well, here's something fun. We've got a pretzel eating contest, a beer drinking contest, a balloon blow popping contest.
We, as you saw, Rock and Brews is very, very family friendly. And I say that because you can come there with your kids, get a pizza. We have a little playground for the kids, a playground monitor. But on Sundays, Oktoberfest is from, I think, 1 to 5 on Sunday, and that's when we do we have some contests for the kids so they can get involved.
And that's cool. And the
But
yodeling
if you haven't been there, I want to tell you one of the great things is whether you go to El Segundo or Pacific Coast Highway, Redondo Beach, wherever you're sitting.
Or LAX.
Or LAX, or Maui, or anywhere, wherever you're sitting, the layout is nice and clean, so you can look across and see everybody. Everybody can see you. You can see your kids, even though they're on. You just look over. It's so cool.
The Delta Terminal. How was it negotiating with? Did you bring Gene with you to negotiate with LAX?
Actually, we have a great partner there. We have the Cruise family. So Cruise of California. So maybe you've been to a few of the airlines and seen Cruise coffee shop, Cruise newsstands.
Yep.
And the Cruise, Debbie Cruz and her son came to us and wanted to do a beer concept.
Oh.
And we got to talking, and they were able to pull it off. And let me tell you, it's not easy to get something in LAX. And
Well, just ask Starbucks and McDonald's.
Yeah, I think they're out.
It's gorgeous.
They're out.
So they wanted to get local people in, and we serve a lot of local brews. We've got Strand Brewing from Torrance, Smog City Brewing from Torrance, El Segundo Brewing Company, Eagle Rock. I mean, all these great little local breweries, and that helped us get into the airport. And it doesn't hurt to have Gene and Paul as partners.
Right.
And nothing screams L.A. rock and roll. L.A. is rock and roll, and
Worldwide rock and roll, Mike.
I know, but
We're famous,
L.A.
Mike.
is the home of rock and roll, and for it not to be represented at LAX, I think was a travesty at the time, and now it's
now it's
open.
taken
It's
care
been
of.
open a week, and Gene and Paul are gonna christen the place on Thursday. If you got a flight on Delta, actually, here's the neat thing about Rock and Brews LAX. You can get there from. It's in Terminal 5, but you can get there from 4 and 6. You just got to go in the tunnel. So after you go through security, jump up, go to the tunnel. It's a 5-minute walk on the tunnel, and you can get a nice beer at Rock and Brews before your flight.
It's not just the food either. The ambiance, besides everybody being there having a great time. You look up on the walls and you see the videos and the rock and roll memorabilia of only the iconic. Wang Chung is unfortunately not up there.
Man.
No one-hit wonders, huh?
I'm sorry. Mr. Kiriello. That one's not up there.
Oh, no.
Flock of Seagulls. Oops.
I
not that
ran.
one.
I ran
Missed.
for that.
So Marie's going to want to say hi to you, Gene, so you're going to have to put your headphones on there.
Hi, Marie.
Marie, welcome to Dining with Dills. Gene Simmons is in studio. Say hello.
Hi, Marie. How's Donnie?
Hi, John. Hi, Gene. How are you?
I'm really fine, but I have to turn you up because.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'll get by, but somebody's going to tune you up.
I got it.
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Okay, my first question, I have a two-part question. The first one is, your tongue really that big?
No, I bought it in the store. Anybody can get one of those. You're killing me. No, you see, the real answer, it's a medical singularity. When I was born, the doctor pulled me out by the wrong appendage. Brum, bum.
Okay,
But it's not the fact that it's long, Marie. That's really not the interesting thing about it, Marie. It's because it has a spin and dry cycle, and it can whip up a good froth.
Whoa. Hey, now.
Settle down. And by the way, you can see all that at Rock and Brews. Go to rockandbrews.com.
Do you have any restaurants in Orange County?
We are actually, that's our next place to go. We're actually right now looking at a few spaces in Laguna, Huntington. We haven't wrapped one up yet, but that's our next, that's the frontier we're looking towards.
And I bet you there's going to be a contest, the creature from the Black Laguna, but that's another story. This is what I'm here for. It's a joke. It's before your time. You don't know what I'm talking about.
I know about the creature from the Black Lagoon.
Laguna, yeah. See,
Laguna.
That's the joke. See, that's
okay.
the joke, yeah. Okay, kill me now.
All right, Marie. Any other questions for Gene?
No, that was it. I just wanted to know if he had any restaurants in Orange County.
Do you want to give him a kiss before you leave?
All right, settle down. My beloved is outside. She can see it.
That was
That's
nice.
it. She's going to
my
cut it
friend's
off.
over here saying, does he have any money to give away?
What?
I beg your pardon? I've never heard that from a woman.
Oh, boy, that's another hour show right there.
Does he have it? Ooh, that was Dill. Was that you?
No, that was Marie from
No, that was me.
My
Mission Viejo.
goodness. All right. Well, settle down. Don't get excited.
All right, Marie, thanks for calling.
Okay, you have a great day.
Bye.
You too now. Bye-bye. Marie calling all the way from the OC. She didn't say anything to you, to Mike or myself, but she wanted to talk to Gene Simmons.
I keep telling him, get in a band.
No, thank you.
Yep. It's Peter Dills. We got to take one quick last break. When we come back, I want to tell you about what's happening at Smart and Final, and we'll finish up with Mike and Gene.
Clean Radio. Sunday evenings at 6 on Talk Radio 790 KABC. Addiction happens. Recovery and a new life starts here, featuring celebrity and professional interviews. For immediate assistance, go to cleanradio.com. That's clean with a K.
Hey, my buddy Mitch at Royal Gems has a special announcement. Do you have any old diamonds that are just lying around the house in a safe or even in your drawers or maybe a safe deposit box? Well, bring them down to Royal Gems and sell them to Mitch. Mitch will purchase any of your diamonds up to 5 carat and pay you up to $100,000. That's real money. Don't let your diamonds collect dust. Sell them to Royal Gems and take the money and use it for yourself. Go to Vegas, do whatever you want. Get cash on the spot. Royal Gems will pay you top dollar for your gold and diamond jewelry. Royal Gems will also do all your jewelry repairs in 45 minutes or less while you watch and wait. Royal Gems is located in the San Fernando Valley, Woodland Hills at Topanga Canyon at Oxnard at the Westfield Promenade Mall, just off the 101 freeway. Easy to get to. Here's the number, 818-347-7974. That's up to $100,000 depending on the condition and the size of your diamonds. So don't let them collect dust. Let them collect cash at Mitch's Royal Gems, 818-347-7974.
Ever considered adding a home security system but thought it would be too expensive? Here's good news. There's never been a more affordable time to help protect your home, valuables, and loved ones. You can now get a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home, your authorized ADT dealer, with the installation of a new ADT monitored system. Here's even better news. Your new system worth $850 is free. You pay just a $99 installation charge and purchase monthly monitoring for less than $2 a day. Call Protect Your Home today at 1-800-203-1738. Get the peace of mind that comes with owning an ADT monitored system, plus a $100 Visa card from Protect Your Home. Call now, 1-800-203-1738. That's 1-800-203-1738. License number CAACO 6320 F-LEC 13003427 EC 13003401 KY City of Louisville 483 TN-C1520 TX-B13734 ACR-3492 36-month monitoring contract required. General terms and conditions apply. Visit protectyourhome.com/terms.
Get all the news without the boring. It's McIntyre in the Morning with Terry Ray Elmer. Mornings 5 to 9. Talk Radio 790 KABC.
My parents think I'm crazy, and they hate the things I do. I'm stupid and I'm lazy, man.
It's Peter Dills. It's Dining with Dills. Mike Zislis and Gene Simmons are my in-studio guests today. It's Sunday. It's about 5:50. We've got 10 more minutes to the show. Smart and Final. Have you shopped at Smart and Final lately? If you're planning on going to a USC or UCLA football game, it's my tailgating headquarters. Yep, Smart and Final. They have the best values in town. Fresh. When I'm doing a Smart and Final commercial, I always use the word fresh. First Street, boneless, skinless chicken breast, $1.87 per pound. Gala apples, 69 cents a pound. Buy 2, get 1 free. DiGiorno or California Pizza Kitchens, $4.99. Get the next one for free. Halloween is coming up. I know my friend Gene Simmons is going to stop by Smart and Final on the way home to get some Nestle Fun Size candy.
Cookies.
And cookies.
What about the beer? Love cookies.
And the beer.
Beer.
You got to stop
Kiss
by.
cookies are the best.
Kiss cookies are the best.
We have everything.
Modelo, Sierra Nevada, Victoria, Newcastle, Stella, 12-ounce bottles, $12.99 plus CRV. Sparkling wine, regular wine, Mum, Napa Sparkling, Ghost Pines, or Le Crema, $13.99 per bottle. Smart and Final, proud partner of Dining with Dills, right here on Talk Radio 790 KABC. We are very honored and pleased to have Gene Simmons with KISS in studio with us tonight.
I'm so excited. I broke my water.
Whoa.
I wouldn't even. I said Gene Simmons of KISS, but Gene Simmons, the entrepreneur.
That's a big word, like gymnasium.
Right.
What's with the Hello Kitties?
Well, we have. She just asked, "What's the?" That's our football team. We have a joint venture with Hello Kitty that has 1,500 new licenses. Everything from bedspreads, crayons, you name it.
Cars. I've seen cars decked out.
Just way off the top. And in fact, I just sold a show to Hub, which is a kids network for a Kiss Hello Kitty show. But you're right. If you go to rockandbrews.com to bring us back to what's in front of us, how about these beers? How about this food? How about these chicken wings? How about everything?
I got to say on this Hello Kitty thing, I've got the 6-year-old, the 4-year-old, and the 2-year-old twins, and they love this stuff. I mean, my kids. Yesterday we went to the hometown fair in Manhattan Beach, and all the kids were wearing their Hello Kitty Kiss galoshes, sandals, and their backpacks with,
I bet people walk up and they go, "Wow, where can I get that?"
So you walk down the hall of my kids' school, and they've got hello, some princess this and Spider-Man that, and then my daughter's right there with the Gene Simmons face.
It's my job. Dill, I can get you set up.
So what are we drinking here right now?
We are drinking a Pliny the Elder. This is a very hard to get beer. So I say that because the brewery really rations this one out. So it's made by Russian River Brewery up in Sonoma. It's
famous for wine.
Famous for wine, and this beer is actually one of my favorites. Very hard to get, and it's one of the things if you're really kind of a beer geek, and there are a lot of beer geeks out there, like there are
many
rock and roll fans, there's beer geeks, and we try to play to all of them. But if you sign up on our website, you follow our feeds, our Twitter feed, and that kind of stuff, we let you know when those beers come in. So we'll send out a code message, ask for the donkey or something, and then everybody shows up, and there's the Pliny.
Rock and Brews LAX at the Delta Airlines Terminal, Rock and Brews Maui, Rock and Brews Kansas City, Rock and Brews Albuquerque. How are you going to make it to? How are you going to get Gene to all these different locations?
I go. I don't. When we go off on tour, we have a KISS jet. Otherwise, I fly commercial. When I go to Las Vegas, I fly Southwest. I don't use bodyguards. None of that stuff. You get up off your sorry butt, go to the airport, be a human being, shake hands, be nice to people, and get on the plane. And they're always running. The American, airline industry is the best in the world. It's comfortable. People are nice. That's how I go. How do you go?
First class.
I want to be just like you.
I like Southwest. Patty, get Southwest on the line.
Sold
Actually, I've been working with the CEO to do KISS Air.
Ooh.
Going from L.A. to Vegas, where all the stewardesses wear KISS makeup.
Ooh.
I like
Do you get
that.
to pick the
That's all they wear is
stewardesses?
KISS makeup.
Yeah.
Thank you.
God.
I would like to be involved in picking the stewardesses, by the way.
All right,
That's
settle down. Don't
Gene's job, Gene.
Can I be a part of your team?
Yes.
Done.
Gene Simmons is here. Mike Zislis is here. They're back. They're talking about their concept, Rock and Brews. But let's talk about what's happening this month. We've got Rocktoberfest happening.
We definitely have Rocktoberfest Thursday through Sunday. Tonight, Gene will actually be at Rocktoberfest at PCH. So if you're in the Redondo Beach area, Torrance area, head down to Rock and Brews. I know him, and he's headed down there for dinner tonight.
And okay, so he's. But wait a minute, he's going to be having dinner. Gene doesn't want to be bothered by fans.
Yes, I do.
coming up.
Don't
Gene
talk
is-
for me. I've been waiting all my life for this. Finally, somebody that's going to give me some attention. You just walk right up and
say
I'll
hi
be
to 'em.
nice to you. Absolutely.
How about the blonde lady sitting to the left of you? Can I send her there?
We're already paying attention to each other,
Yeah.
if you haven't noticed.
They've been playing
And
nice.
we've got this on camera if you want to see at peterdills.com. And Mike, the show, what we've done for the last hour, starting at 6 tonight, will be rebroadcast on YouTube. So you can watch the whole thing in its entirety. If you missed anything, just go to peterdills.com or YouTube.
These cameras that you have here actually make me look 20 pounds heavier, so I don't want to watch
Well, what are
them.
you, about 140?
Yeah, 130
130, yeah.
plus 100.
Okay.
Well, I wasn't going to say that.
All
But
right.
yeah, we've got a
All
lot
right.
of cameras there, and we've got it all covered on every angle. Rock and Brews, the concept is expanding. It's here to stay, and with Mike's great leadership and Gene's knowledge and know-how.
I do the dishes.
That's okay.
My favorite part lately of Rock and Brews is how the kids have this contest. They use the crayons to color the band. And Gene and Paul, they've got their faces there, and they draw in the star, they draw in the things, and the kids submit them every month, and then we pick 10 best thing. And the kids are so darn competitive to get into this contest, to have their art on the wall of the great phenomena KISS.
Wow, I just got chills.
Yeah. It just makes me want to rock and roll all night.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes me want to
Party
color.
every day.
And party every day.
I just want to
right?
color.
Let me write that one
It
down.
makes me want to rock and brews all night.
Ooh, he's good. He's good.
Talking to Gene Simmons. Gene, so we got a couple more minutes left. I haven't seen you at the racetrack lately, Santa Anita.
I am still partners with Frank Stronach, who owns all the major racetracks in North America, the largest.
Right.
So I delivered a TV reality show called Jockey Wives that I'm doing with Ben Silverman, the former head of NBC. That'll be coming.
Jockey Wives.
Yeah.
I know what you're getting at. 5'2"
You got it.
Bill Shoemaker and 6'3".
You got it.
Yeah.
You got it. And it's also spreading the brand in a very real way so that people tune in based on the personalities and they see this wonderful world. So while you're listening to the powerful and attractive Mike Zislis over here, you're just hearing words, but the truth is you've got to come down to see it, to believe it, which is why if you go to rockandbrews.com, you'll be able to see photos of the closest location to you.
Well, I wanted to just give a little shout out to
Are white people allowed to say shout out?
Well, when you say it in a white way, like
That's
I
like
just
our
did.
black brethren wouldn't say knedlach. So how come we're like?
Hey, yo, dog! I want to give a shout out to the Santa Anita racetrack.
Yeah, not convincing. No,
We got to do it. We got to do it like
There's
props,
no cultural
homie.
reference, but go ahead with your bad self.
Props, homie. We got to do props, homie.
Props, yeah, good.
Hi, friends! If you want to do a little pa and go out to the Santa Anita racetrack next week, Santa Anita is hosting their own Oktoberfest next Saturday.
Yeah, that's right.
At the Santa Anita racetrack in the infield, and I will be there.
It's great. It's
if you want to hang out there, if you want to hang out with Gene Simmons, 7:00 tonight.
Yeah, if you haven't been to Santa Anita, which is the closest Stronach Group stronghold here, great racing, great culture. After you go there, come down to Rock and Brews. It's not far away. Enjoy friends, family, great food, great drinks.
Sounds like a good deal. Gene, thank you.
It's a pleasure to see me.
Mike?
Great to be here.
Great to be here. If you just tuned in, here's what you missed. Wheat Beer, Gene Simmons, Rock and Brews, LAX, Naked, Ask for the Donkey, Oktoberfest, CPA, LA Kiss, Leaders of the Pack, Flock of Seagulls. I don't remember saying Flock of Seagulls.
Yeah. Leaders of the Pack was the Shangri-La's produced by Shadow Morton. Write that down, kids.
Rock and Brew, and it's Peter Dills. And next week, we're going to be doing donuts.
We are doing donuts.
It's Peter Dills and Gene Simmons.
I'll swallow. What?
Uh-oh. I don't think Drew's going to let us
saw him
back next
swallow.
week.
Whoa.
Well, it's donuts. What are you talking about?
Beignets.
Thank you. Thank you for giving me the clap. Thank you.
Gene Simmons, everybody.
These are semantics, but I'm not anti-semantic.
I do